Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. Today we're going to be doing another news video for Dark Souls 3. It's going to be another real short one. So just today they finally confirmed and got conceptual arts of every single starting class in Dark Souls 3. And we can confirm that this is all of them and what they're going to be called. So it's only an image of each one. So we're just going to be discussing a tiny bit about each image we can see on every class. So let's get straight into it. So first up we've got Assassin. So I'm guessing Assassin is going to be kind of like a thief from the past games, but also there is going to be a thief in Dark Souls 3, as we're going to see in one of the images in a second. So I'm guessing they're going to be taking some of the thief's abilities from the past games and putting them into Assassins. Maybe like they're going to get the critical damage of an assassin and put it into the, of a thief and put it into the assassin in Dark Souls 3, and maybe the thief in Dark Souls 3 is going to be a bit more stealth-like or something like that. We're just going to have to find out, but it looks like assassin's going to be something like a thief. So anyway, next up we've got the Sorcerer, which is nothing really to talk about. It's a normal Sorcerer, it's the magic wielding, the Cataclysm user, and all the spells and all that. So yeah, we haven't really got anything to talk about it. The character art in general does look really cool. The long robe, it looks pretty sick if you ask me. But yeah, nothing really more to talk about on the Sorcerer. Next up we have the Pyromancer, which you know, not too different from the past Pyromancer. As you can see, the art in this game looks a lot more rugged than maybe Dark Souls 1 and 2. Like they're all like kind of worn out. The clothes are ripped apart a bit more in this game. But yeah, the Pyromancer looks pretty standard if you ask me, so let's move on to the next one. Next up we have the Cleric. As you can see, it's got the same haircut as in all the Cleric, the basic Clerics in all the Souls games. The only really difference we can tell here is got some big bag on his back, or I'm not sure, I can't really tell if it's a bag or some kind of a headpiece or something like that. But yeah, it's nothing really we can talk about. It doesn't look that cool in my opinion, but whatever. Next up we have the Deprived. I mean, yeah, the Deprived is coming back. It's just exactly the same as a waste of skin on Bloodborne. The Deprived and the rest of the games, just if you want that tiny bit more of a challenge in the game, they'll start with a lower starting stats and all that. So yeah, you know exactly what Deprived is. Next up we have the Knight. The Knight looks pretty much exactly the same as on the other games. So yeah, you know, the Knight is pretty much exactly the same. So next up we have the Mercenary, what kind of looks a bit like the Bandit from Dark Souls 1, so I'm not sure if it's going to be kind of like the Bandit but not as tanky as the Bandit, as we're going to be discussing in a second why I just said that. But yeah, I'm taking it something to do with that kind of play style. So next up we have the Warrior, and this is exactly why I said the Mercenary, maybe like the Bandit but not as tanky. It looks like they've got the tank concept and put it straight into this character. You can actually tell physically he looks really tanky, and he's going to have a lot of stamina and resistance and all that. So this character actually looks really cool. I can't wait to see what it's like in the game, if it's going to be an actual tank where it's like kind of, even if he doesn't do much damage, but it'd be kind of interesting to see what a tank is kind of like in the Souls games at the start of the game as a starting class. So yeah, moving on, we have the Herald, which is a new class in the game. In theory, I'm guessing this class is going to be kind of like a sword master or dual wielding or something like that, even though physically the concept art doesn't look like it, but it's the only class I can really imagine being able to do this, because it really doesn't give you much of a clue what this class is going to be about. But that's my theory. I could be completely wrong, but I must say it does look really cool. It's kind of like more of a royal kind of knight than a normal knight or something like that, more like high up. But yeah, it looks really cool. I can't wait to see what this class is about. And anyway, last on our list is the Thief. So like I said at the start, it looks like they've divided the Thief from Dark Souls 1 into two classes here. So like we seen earlier on in this video, there's an Assassin, and now we've got a Thief. So I'm guessing this Thief is going to be like the Thief from Dark Souls 1, or stealthy in that, and maybe have like some master key or some special ability in that kind of sense. And then the Assassin on Dark Souls 3 is going to be more about the critical strikes or something like that, though an Assassin's kind of got to have stealth as well, so that doesn't really make sense either. But yeah, it looks like they've done something like that, divided up the abilities, and it'll be interesting to see what they've done there. So yeah, guys, this was just a quick news video on Dark Souls 3, so you could check out the conceptual arts of the starting classes. Let me know what you think about some of these new classes, what they could be, what some of their abilities could be. And yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this, please go like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.